Get your butts in here. No one on the corner got swagger like us. Swagger like us, swagger like us. No one on the corner got swagger like us. Facts. He's so funny. Hey girl. Let me see if my African goddesses are around here in my closet. That's my son's birthday, which I haven't used in a minute either. Seen them recently. Don't know what they mean. Dios mío. I'm so mad. I'm gonna be extra mad. Oh, there you go. Hey, girl. Okay, I found him. And see, this is why I gotta get my organization together, because I'm gonna put together my shelf when this is over. But the Santa Muerte deck, I think we're gonna use these ones today, and the African goddesses. Sorry, zombies. Sorry, witches. We're gonna do Santa Muerte. Can't wear skinny jeans 'cause my knots don't fit. No one on the corner got swagger like us. Alright, yeah, come on, Santa Muerte. I want to get some more decks. I got hella decks, but I want to get some more tarot, some new tarot. But I haven't used Santa Muerte since I've been in this apartment. So we're going to use it today. Let me turn off my light because we don't got money for all these light bills. I got on my pajamas because I ain't been nowhere except for to the Dollar General. I mean the Family Dollar. So don't judge. Alright, we got a couple more seconds. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get your little blanket or whatever. Full mod if you need it. Get all your tings. Tap in with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. Ask for a message if you need one. Alright. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Give the messages for the highest good of this collective, good, bad, or ugly. If it's ugly, give us some guidance on it to make it cute. Alright. Let everyone who this message is meant for receive it today. Alright, what's up, girl, boyfriend, they, them? How y'all doing? Well, I hope it's your girl Savy from Savy Cynthia, and welcome to tonight's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that y'all do the things like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Turn that notification bell on all so you don't miss an upload, you don't miss a short, you don't miss a live, you don't miss a ting. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book on SavyCynthia.com, and that is the only place that you could book. I do not reach out. I do not slide in DMs, and I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. All right, if you're ever being reached out to, it's not from me. You're being scammed. And if you ever receive a reading from me and you don't see my beautiful face, it's not from me. All of my readings are via Zoom or recorded video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is it that this collective needs to know on today? All right. Hey, y'all. Make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button because I'm about to put this in subscriber only mode. At the heart of this reading, we have the Tower. So, right now, you are in a point of your life where you are about to experience some type of shift, or you're currently undergoing some type of shift. You are experiencing some type of upheaval or about to, okay? This can be very uncomfortable, but very necessary. What's crossing this energy, Spirit? Look, because a new beginning is on the way. Yeah, so if you've been experiencing some discomfort, some upheaval, if your foundation has been shaken up, it's because Spirit is guiding you into a new chapter. And we had to shake loose some of the debris from the previous cycle. People who no longer, people who no longer fit, situations that are no longer for you, that no longer benefit you, they gotta go. All right. What is at the root of this, Spirit? At the root of this is the Strength card and the King of Swords. All right. So this is a situation that is meant to develop and strengthen you. Maybe strengthening your discernment. Maybe strengthening your ability to make wise decisions for yourself, for your family, for your future, for your life path. Okay. In this deck, the Strength card is represented by a luchador, a fighter, a wrestler. Okay. So you all may have been wrestling with a lot lately. May have been a lot that you've had to overcome and fight for your better good, for your highest good. But it was all very necessary. Okay, tell me about the recent past for this situation, Spirit. We have the Emperor, so masculine energy, with the Ace of Wands. All right, so there may have been a new beginning for you. If you identify as divine feminine, you may have had a new beginning with a masculine energy. This could also just speak to you having a new beginning and having to be in your masculine energy, having to take control, having to be dominant, having to be in the energy of provision, providing for yourself and others, versus the energy of reception, which would be the divine feminine energy of receiving. Okay. I don't have time to play with you, Nani. But yeah. So there was definitely a new beginning that calls for masculine energy to be present and at the forefront, whether it was you or whether it was a person outside of you. If you are feminine, you do have masculine energy. If you are biologically female, you have both energies. If you are biologically male, you have both energies. So this is not about gender or sex. This is about energy. All right. What is the expected future for the situation, Spirit? High Priestess. All right. So High Priestess energy can be things that are not known or kept secret. This is like spirit not showing its hand. And I kind of feel like with everything that you're going through or everything that you've been going through, this could be spirit not wanting to tell you the outcome, keeping it on the low. Okay, so basically, I've said this before. Even if you go to a tarot reader, a medium, anyone who does spiritual work, there are sometimes messages that spirit won't even tell them. If you pull cards yourself, or if you have a divination practice yourself, sometimes there are things that spirit won't even tell you, because spirit doesn't want you to try to change the course to fit, you know, what you want to happen versus what needs to happen. All right, so the potential outcome here is one that you do not foresee. It's one that spirit does not want to talk to you about right now. You need to go through whatever you're going through, and you need to do it in a way that is organic and spirit saying unafflicted by the knowledge. That's an interesting word, unafflicted by the knowledge, being that affliction is kind of an old-timey word. I mean, I'm sure people still use it, but it takes me back to like older times. Oh, she has an affliction, like something, that kind of thing. And it's like spirit saying that they don't want to sicken or poison your path. They want the outcome to be what the outcome is going to be organically. All right, tell me, what's the expected future? What is the expected future? You're expecting for the future to bring Chariot energy, that you push forward with will, drive, and determination. Ooh, okay. I feel like you're already on course with a set purpose. Spirit saying an identity, a set identity. Some of you all might have some type of brand or something like that. And I feel like the reason why certain things about this is being hidden from you is because if you knew what spirit knew, if you knew what the outcome could be, you would definitely you wouldn't be as authentic. You wouldn't move as authentically as you are currently moving. Everything that you're doing now, you're doing from your heart. You're doing from your soul. You're doing it because you feel divinely led to. You feel purpose driven to do so. But if spirit said, you know, if you continue on this path, you're going to run into this obstacle, you might try to shift paths. And spirit needs you to stay on this path. They need you to run into that obstacle. They need you to have that upheaval, because it's going to influence and develop the outcome that you're supposed to have. Okay, so let's clarify some things. I feel like I shouldn't, but like, there's a part of me that wants to with the High Priestess. Like, I really want to clarify it, but I feel like if I clarify it, you're not going to get too much more from it. I kind of feel like it's supposed to stay secret, but I'm like so hard-headed that I just want to be like, but tell us though a little bit. Can you tell us a little something? A little bit, a little something. All right, but let's go. Like, I'm feeling so drawn to the High Priestess. I'm feeling so pulled to freaking clarify it. Like, you all might, this might be like y'all's energy, like, you know you shouldn't, but you just want to know. Some of you all might be like on the fence right now about reaching out to a practitioner, reaching out to a reader about a specific subject. This may be a subject that for some of you, you already gotten readings on before, and your curiosity, like, even though you know you shouldn't get another reading, you may have even been warned against getting repeated readings on this specific thing, but you're feeling like, I just want to know, I just want to know, I want to know. I'm going to try right now to resist that feeling. I'm not going to clarify the high priestess, but I am feeling very intensely like, I want to know, I want to know, I want to know. If not that, you all might just be like wanting more information from the divine, like praying about the same thing over and over, petitioning about the same thing over and over, just talking to your ancestors and like, please tell me about this thing over and over, and like you're not getting any answers, okay, because you're not supposed to, because it has to happen organically. Okay, so in the recent past you have the Emperor energy with the Ace of Wands. Tell me about that, Spirit. This energy, this new beginning, I feel like you all, it says restlessness and unwillingness to rest. I don't even think it's an unwillingness. I think that this new beginning has come with just like extreme hustle energy. I was singing Jay-Z before we got here. I did tap into that energy. No one on the corner got swagger like us. Specifically the part where he says, I can't wear skinny jeans because my knots don't fit. Like, y'all might have really been in like hustle energy, and you might even still be in that now, where you feel like you gotta work, you gotta grind, you gotta get money, you gotta I could sleep when I'm dead, Four of Swords in reverse type energy. Continuing despite dire stress is what the first sentence on that card is. Some of you all are feeling exhausted, having to go. I'm hearing move. Look, the Sun card. I do feel like you're making progress with the Sun card coming out here. But the Sun card is a card of vitality. Some of you all are like drinking hella Red Bull, hella coffee to get your energy, because you're not getting the sleep that you need. Very specific. Some of you all, as long as you're moving, you don't feel tired. As long as the sun is out, you don't feel tired. But y'all have definitely been in hustle mode. Okay. What is this here at the root, Spirit? The Strength with the King of Swords. We have the Three of Coins. Some of you all have been needing to ask for help, or you all have been being supported in some way by your community or by people around you. If this is a job, some of y'all are putting in extra hours, but what's going on here is you have a goal. There's some type of stability, or there's some type of goal that you're trying to meet right now. And it really is just giving super hustle energy. Some of you all are dealing with time constraints as well with the Tower and the Fool card energy. You may be like racing against the clock, and this is why you're like hustling so hard, grinding so hard. Tell me about this energy in the center, Spirit. Yeah, some of you all are needing to move. I did just hear move. Yeah. So some of you all are needing to move. You might be moving to another city, another state, from one building to another building, and you're in the city that you're in, but you're moving, and it's a time constraint, and this is why you're hustling so hard, because it involves getting a certain amount of money acquired. I keep on going back to the High Priestess, and I kind of feel like a download I'm getting is like, it's going to work out anyways, but I feel like the way in which it works out is not for you to know. They just need you to continue to keep on working, keep on hustling, keep on doing whatever it is that you do to make sure that the situation is working out. But I feel like there's divine support and it's going to work out regardless. But if you knew how the support was coming in, if you knew how the situation was going to be taken care of, you maybe wouldn't grind as hard, or you wouldn't be focusing so diligently like you are. Tell me about the Chariot. Queen of Swords in reverse. You all, I'm getting that some of you all are fueled by anger. You're fueled, like something about this situation made you really bitter, made you very angry. And that's what's fueling you. I'm also getting that maybe if you knew the truth of the situation, maybe things are not as they seem, hence the High Priestess being here, things being kept secret. Like maybe whoever you're angry at, they didn't do what you think they did. Or they didn't say what somebody said they said. Or even if they did, it wasn't with malice or a negative intent. A story was twisted or spun, or they didn't have a choice, something like that. And you're working on anger. You're working on fuel. You're being fueled by a false narrative. I don't know, Spirit. Okay, I'm feeling allowed to clarify it right now. The High Priestess. I feel like at the time before I wasn't supposed to, but now I'm feeling allowed. I feel like there's going to be something, clarify. I feel like something's going to be revealed that kind of calms the situation. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Freedom to choose, self-created boundaries, a new perspective, and external limitations. Like I said, I feel like something is not as you think it is. And there's going to come a point in your situation where you're going to gain a new perspective. But right now, Spirit needs you to be fueled on anger. They need you to have the, as the old folks say, gumption that you have because of what you believe the situation to be. But there's going to come a point in the situation where you find out that everything is not how you thought it was. That certain people didn't move how you thought they moved. Or certain people did move how you didn't expect them to. But I feel like something's going to be revealed to you in due time that's going to shift your perspective. So let's get some tea, I guess, because I know y'all want it. Tonight you make the prettiest sound no one will ever hear. No one will ever hear. No one will ever. Tonight's the night be alone. Cliche, the end is near. Cliche, the end is near. Cliche, the end is quickly approaching. I don't know. Outcast might be significant to you. That song might be significant if you know it. Hey, Forcer in reverse. Forces things on you. Forces their way in. Uses force to get what they want. Some of you all might have felt like someone was trying to force something. And maybe that wasn't their intention. They weren't trying to force or coerce the situation a certain way. Maybe someone painted them in that light. Or maybe if there is someone that you feel tries to force their way, they're being neutralized. Giving money. Someone may be giving to you because they see how you're hustling. Reflecting. Okay, I'm really getting with these cards. You all are gonna be. It feels like you're gonna have a moment of like going down memory lane, like looking at the situation in a retrospect. And realizing that whoever this forcer is not who you thought they were. It feels like someone is being painted as kind of like a villain, and they were actually a benefactor. Like someone was painted as like cruel or okay, I'm sorry. Like I'm in the energy and it feels really confusing. It feels like people, like gossip is at play here, people spinning narratives, people lying on other people, people painting people to seem like something that they're not, people pretending to be something that they're not. Like it feels like a soap opera. Like everything is not as it seems with this situation. People who you think are negative, bad, or harmful are like the good guys in the situation. I feel like someone has been silently helping you. They didn't want you to know. This is coming in the form of like your check accidentally being too much. Someone calling out and you having to work the shift, but it being like orchestrated, like, yo, take the day off. I'm gonna have collective work this shift so they can get this extra money because we know they're going through this situation. Oh, so and so is sick. Collective, can you work this? I'll look out for you. Can you just handle it? Can you just work this for me? Like it feels like you may not have wanted help, or you may not have wanted people in your business to help you, but people wanting to help you and trying to find sneaky ways to go about helping you without you receiving it as charity or being helped. That makes sense. I'm like channeling like a motherfucker right now, but that's what I'm seeing. So, especially with you being in your emperor energy, with you being in this energy of like hustling, grinding, getting out here, getting it for yourself, you may be also in this energy of being very prideful and not wanting help and charity. And so someone, rather than be forceful, which is why forcer came in reverse, rather than be forceful and force the help on you, they're like sneakily helping you without you knowing. In retrospect, with the reflecting card, you might be like putting it together. Like, oh shit, so-and-so wasn't even sick. They came back the next day. Like, you might be putting together that they had been orchestrating this help for you. We have photo proof in reverse, getting evidence. You don't have any evidence of this at all. And dirty offer is also in reverse. Like, so it really feels like people are like secretly trying to help you without your knowledge. And in retrospect, you're putting together that people are helping you. People have been really thinking about you. That's crazy that these T cards are coming out like this, because the way they're coming across is like very positive. People have really been in their head about you, thinking about you. People have been considering you that you don't even think about you or consider you. I feel like you have more help than you realize. Stalker just flew out too. People are watching you closer than you realize. And it just feels really positive. Like, yeah, some of you all are going through legal issues with court, judge, immigration, lawyer, so whatever the case is. But it just feels like people are helping you and you don't realize it. And you're not going to realize it until retrospect. People are stalking you. But it's like keeping a close eye on you to make sure that you're good. It doesn't feel negative at all. Okay, so... what is the course of action for my collective? What is the status of my collective right now? Yo. Okay, Ten of Swords is your energy. So something is over for better or worse, and it's coming out with the Seven of Wands. Protecting what you've gained, your reputation, your family, you know, having your defenses up, your guard up, being very protective. Standing in your power as well. Okay, what's surrounding my collective? It's too many. Okay. Knight of Cups. Yo. Some of y'all might be feeling alone, but you're not. You got so many people helping you. And if not physical people, like this is the divine angels, ancestors, like really in your corner right now. What's surrounding you? The first card came out is the Knight of Cups. People coming towards you with offers of love. And this could be like that secret help that they're trying to give you. With the Judgment card in reverse. So this could be a judgment. Like I said, you had the legal issues. That's not... like it won't be against you. It won't be a judgment against you. Okay. And then the Two of Cups here. So partnerships, soulmates, reciprocal energies. I just really feel like there's more people who care about you than you expect or than you know. Like there's more people in your corner than you think. Okay. I'm going to clarify that. What's in your mind and emotion? In your mind and the emotions is the Empress. You already have been in the Emperor energy in your past. And your mind and emotion is the Empress energy. So you may be really thinking about like rest. You may be really thinking about when you don't have to hustle so hard, when you don't have to grind so hard, when you can just be in the energy of receiving. Some of you all really do want to be in that energy of receiving, but you're too prideful, and so you don't let people do for you. And this is why they had to sneak around and do for you. This is why they had to keep you in this energy of confusion, so you didn't see where the help was coming from. Before I get the outcome, let's go ahead and clarify some of this. So your current status: Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. Clarify, Spirit. Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Like, you're getting mad love from your community. All right? That's Five of Cups. There may have been some regretful situations in your past. There may be some things that you felt didn't work out, but it feels like people around you are looking out for you. Cancer energy twice here. There may be a Cancer playing a very big part in all of this, or someone with heavy Cancer placements playing a really big part in all of this, making sure that you're straight. Okay, surrounding you is the Two of Cups, Judgment in reverse. Tell me why the Judgment is in reverse, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. You're about to get some money. You're about to get some stability. You're about to get some type of prosperity or a windfall or some type of opportunity. Maybe a new business offer, a new job, a new venture. This could also be a new home. But this is the seed that creates new stability in your life. If there is a legal thing, like I said, judgment will not go against you. Tell me about the Empress as the mind and emotions for my collective. There's so many cards coming out today. I don't be needing all of these. High Priestess, the Devil, and the King of Wands. So the High Priestess is out again, trusting your own intuition. Some of you all know that you're working too hard. The High Priestess with the Devil card energy. The Devil card is like doing too much. It's excess. And your intuition is telling you that. King of Wands energy is a master manifester. A master of his craft or his work. So yeah, y'all might be really putting in way too much energy into working. And I feel like this comes out of the energy of lack. You know, hustling. While it's glorified in, you know, hip-hop music, it does stem from an energy of lack. And so if you're constantly hustling, that means you're constantly feeling like I can't go without. I can't be without. I gotta make sure that I'm grinding so I have extra money. I gotta get it. And so what that translates to energetically to the universe is I don't have. That's lack. So I feel like your intuition, your higher self is telling you you're doing too much. You need to rest. You don't have to work this hard. It's going to be worked out. We're going to take care of you. Rest now. Rest now. Rest now. Okay, what is the outcome here for my collective? Yeah, outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be okay. Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be straight. You're going to be taken care of. You're going to be able to take care of yourself, your family. You're going to be able to pay your bills. You're going to be able to save money. You don't have to be overworking yourself like this. Some of you all may come from that kind of background where you grew up in an inner city. You grew up watching street pharmacists. you grew up around people always hustling. And so that is just something that's ingrained in you, and that's something that you have to unlearn. Some of you all, that is the struggle that you have as you have become more spiritual. Trying to detach from what you knew in the physical world, how you were raised, 36. What I'm saying is, what you have been indoctrinated into in the material world versus being able to trust that the divine provides. I get that. I grew up this same way. I get it. But the divine really does provide. All right, so clarify this Ten of Pentacles for me, Spirit, as the outcome. Baby, Ace of Cups. You're going to be good. This new beginning is going to replenish you. You're going to be restored unexpectedly with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. We led with the Tower. We finishing with the Tower. All right, so let's get some oracles out here. I'm going to get a crystal spirit to start. And then we're going to pull African goddesses because we ain't hollered at the girls in a minute. So let's start with one crystal spirit. But yeah, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You'll be all right. You're gonna be all right. You'll be all right. All right, so Labradorite is your crystal spirit. This is number 29. That reduces down to 11. This is an energy of alignment. Okay. And your crystal spirit says, awakening to the magic within, mystery and synchronicity, help from unexpected sources. Did I not say that? Have I not been saying that this whole time? Y'all are receiving help, whether you want it or not, with your stubborn ass, from unexpected sources. As we go about our healing work, bringing love and light into the darkest corners of our hearts and our lives, we can forget that alongside reason and logic is the very practical tool of magic. Do you think of magic that way? Or did you buy into the notion that the healing toolbox only contains what can be defined, tested, predicted, and controlled by humans and their current technology? Labradorite Spirit is here to tell you to believe in the mystery of how the conscious universe finds ways to support us in healing what is broken, for its ways are magical. You're being called to make a conscious choice to acknowledge the reality invisible to the senses that makes itself known through meaningful coincidences. Pay attention to the synchronicities bearing the message from the conscious universe, which is eager to see you replace what you have lost and repair what has become frayed or broken. Listen to the part of you whispering that something small and seemingly insignificant has great importance, for it is speaking the truth of magical synchronicities. Like, Y'all are being helped, whether you want it or not. And I said, for some of you all, this community that is helping you is legitimately your ancestors and your angels and all them, all the spiritual gang. Okay, but for some of you, these are real people in your life. Not that the angels and ancestors ain't real, but I mean like 3D people. A boss that you think is an asshole whole time, he's trying to finagle and figure out ways to make sure that your money be straight. Trying to slide you extra hours where they don't even have it in the budget. Trying to make sure that you're good in a way that you can receive it. You're working too hard. You're hustling too hard. And Spirit already got angels in your corner, 3D and etheric, waiting to help you. Hey, sweetness. All right, so let's get into the African goddesses and see what's going on. I miss them. All right, let's get a couple of them. Which African goddesses would like to speak to my collective on this lovely night? I just feel it. I feel it. Treat them. The first one, alchemy, Queen Nefertiti. They all flip face down, so I'm not even going to flip them face up until I'm reading them, okay? So we're going to start with 38, Queen Nefertiti. And she is the goddess of alchemy. Nefertiti was a legendary Egyptian queen whose name means beauty has come. Celebrated as a goddess and her husband's equal, Queen Nefertiti led a spiritual revolution worshiping Aten, the sun god. Her guidance says, "It is time. You turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on a path of fulfilling your purpose. You are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. See it in your mind's eye first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look, taste, and smell like to be loved unconditionally? I am happy and healthy. See it. I am a money magnet. What does it feel like? Goddess declaration. Everything I touch turns to gold. So instead of hustling hard, grinding hard, chasing money, it's time to learn how to attract. It's time to learn how to be in the energy of abundance so that it magnetizes towards you. Instead of grinding, and now you're tired. And now you need to rest. And now your intuition, your higher self is saying, bitch, rest. But you can't listen to it because you grinding. Exhaustion will be your bestie if this is how you're going to navigate life. You deserve better than exhaustion. Okay. So, the next one. Asasaya, number 16. Temple of Warriors, element of the bush. And this is the goddess of joy, the Ashanti and Ghana people. Temple of Warriors, element of the bush. Goddess Asasaya rules life and death as the joyful crone celebrated as Mama Earth. Her energy is loving, fertile, and nurturing, and her name is invoked at major life transitions. Remember, we led with the tower and we ended with the tower. So you are definitely in a major life transition right now. Her guidance says your happiness matters. Joy is sacred, and your laughter waters the earth. You deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try it to release feel-good endorphins. Goddess declarations. I feel like me when I'm happy. And I feel like a lot of you all have not been happy for a long time. Not because you haven't wanted to be, but just because you're preoccupied with hustle. You don't have the energy or the time to just do things that make you happy because your main focus, your main priority is hustle. You don't have space for happy. And this is why Spirit needs you to rest. So the very next time that you think you gotta get up and go hustle, don't. Sit down. Turn on a movie. A movie that makes you laugh. A movie that makes you feel good. A movie that makes you happy. Order some takeout. Eat some cookies or some shit from your childhood. A bowl of cereal. A big ass bowl of cereal. A big ass bowl of cereal with a big ass spoon. Like, do things that are going to make you happy instead. That's not to say give up on whatever it is that you're doing and just let the situation crash and burn and don't try to save yourself. But that's just to say that every day doesn't have to be a day that you hustle. That it's okay for you to take a break. It is okay for you to relax. Okay? Your last card. Your last card is number 4. It's so funny because I was just thinking this song in my head as I was telling you that it is okay to not hustle. Your last card is Tituba, number 4. And I was thinking of the song Safe by Cardi B and Kehlani. Safe. Okay. And it says the goddess of feeling safe. Barbados, Guyana, Salem. Temple of the ancestors, element of the air. The great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She is most likely kidnapped from Guyana, from the Guyana region in South America, and then sold through Barbados through a plantation. Her guidance says, "It is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead, and your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Your goddess declaration, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. All right, I want to add to that. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially unsafe, it's time to reset your expectations to a higher vibration. Part of why y'all hustle like you do is because you grew up in a situation where you had financial instability. You want more for yourself. Ooh, come on, Spirit. You want more for yourself than you had when you were a child, but also hustling the way that you hustle and providing the life that you want to live. You feel like you're providing that for your inner child. That child that had to live in poverty, that child that had to live in a single parent home, that child who may have gotten really close to the street pharmacist and maybe learned a thing or two, maybe even got a little bit of employment from them or whatever the case is. You are now, as an adult, trying to make sure that that kid doesn't have to relive that. trying to make sure that that kid doesn't have to relive that. So everything that you're doing now is not even just for your current life or the life of the children that you may have or that you may want to have, but it's for your inner child. You're trying to save that kid. Okay. So let's get a postcard and a song message, and we'll move into the personal readings. Don't be bothering me, honey. All right. And your postcard says, Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away the map that you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. The desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. And your song message. Yo, your song message. Next year, let's call this day our anniversary. The day I put my heart in your hands and said that it was yours to keep. Baby, it's you. The way you hug, the way you talk, the way you sleep softly through the night. Every morning you rise and open your eyes. I only wanna be with you. I just wanna be yours. What I feel with this song, as Spirit is saying, 1 year from today, you are not going to be where you currently are. Your life is going to look completely different. So let's call this day the anniversary. The day that your life shifted. The day that you realize you don't have to hustle. That abundance is yours. I feel like you all are going to look back at this day next year and be like, damn, look how far I came. Look at what I've created. Look at the money that I've saved, invested, and grown. You look at this house I bought. Look at this position I'm currently in life. Look at these promotions I got. Look at this business I've built. You all are putting yourself in a position where you never have to hustle again. And next year, today, you're going to be amazed at what you've created. Okay? Hey, Kels. You're welcome, Sandra. While I'm blasting you like this. You're so stupid. You're so stupid, girl. But yeah, that's y'all's a reading. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and then we're going to get into the personals. I'll do 3 today. So drop your numbers 1 through 50. Look at Kels coming in exactly when I'm finished do the personals. But yeah, drop your numbers 1 through 50 in the comments while I clean up these cards. I just wanna be yours from this day forward. Ooh. Not 18. You might just be the winner. Let's see. If you just walked in here and you the winner, witchcraft. Suspicious. It's been a little while. A little while. I just wanna be on this day. The person who sings that song, Jesse Powell, is an ancestor as well. He went on ahead to the upper room a couple years ago. So that may be a message of ancestral confirmation of your station in life 1 year from now. The ancestors being able to see where you're going to be. Now we were singing it at the same time. All right, let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I just wanna be That's a good ass song though, I ain't gonna lie. He did his big one on that one. Is that all the numbers? I'm almost done shuffling, y'all. 1 through 50. Drop them if you got them. 99 for real. Very funny. Okay. Shuffle this 1, 2, 3. All right. So for those of you all who are new here, if I do not pull your number, have no fear. Just because it's not you who wins doesn't mean that the message has nothing to do with you. Spirit does like to hit multiple people in the head with the same message. So stick around. I am going to pull 3, so you may win one of the subsequent pulls. And also, some people like to just do general messages, which may also apply to you. All right, so who is the winner of the first reading? $39. Who that? 39, 39, 39. Who's the closest? Got 18, 11, 10, 27, and 48. What's closer? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 48 is closest. I'm sorry, counting be hard. So sweetness. Sweetness is you. Y'all know what movie that came from? Bonus points if you do. Sweetness. Oh, Nicole had answered. I'm over here counting like, carry the one. What's your question, sweetness? I just want to be. My kids acting like they got a job. Girl. Hey, Christine. Christine over here like just secretly in the chat. You stuck now. Come on, sweetness. You can always do a general if you don't have anything specific. But that's up to you. Okay, what type of work or plan? What path? You want to know what path you should be on? Like what you should be doing in life? 5959 is your timestamp. Okay, angel numbers. Now my pen running out. Maybe that's significant. Pen running out of ink. Something you should be writing that you've stopped writing. Okay, what's the overall energy for sweetness? Oh, period. All right. We have the Tower still at the bottom of the deck. It says always expect the unexpected. Sharing your success builds more success with the Six of Pentacles. Automatically, I got some type of like charity or like community focused work. Underneath that, we do have the Queen of Cups. So, pouring into or healing some type of community. Giving to the community in some way. I feel like I'm not supposed to use these cards for you. We're going to use the Modern Witches. What is this about for sweetness? What is this about for sweetness? Six of Cups. High Priestess. Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Lots of Cups energy. Like I said, we have the Queen of Cups here. And with the High Priestess, I do feel like you're intuitive or you have spiritual gifts. It's funny that what I'm getting does pertain again to the inner child or to children, which is what came up in the main reading. I feel like you're supposed to be building up children. Even if this isn't a capacity of like a teacher, your energy or your love will help build them up spiritually as well. Three of Cups. I'm getting like strengthening children strengthens the community with the Strength card and the Three of Cups, but I'm also hearing Whitney Houston. I believe the children are the future. So I don't know that it's explicitly like being a teacher, but you are supposed to be working with children in some capacity, in some way that uplifts them. Something is flipped in the deck right now. Let's see what card that is. King of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you might supposed to be like a, not a teacher, but like a therapist or like a guidance counselor. Someone who develops the good character in children or like uplifts the good character in children. I'm hearing leading by example. You're needing to be a trusted adult to people, specifically children. Oh. Okay, so let's say, like with the example I'm kind of getting is like working with troubled youth, but you're the trusted adult, meaning like some of these kids are going to be kids who I'm getting like the foster care system, children who have traumatic experiences. Social worker, but you're meant to this is about to make me cry. Y'all know how you hear those stories of like kids who are like, I was in the foster care system, and if it wasn't for this specific adult, I might have went down a different path, or I would have stopped believing in myself, or like something like that. Like how we hear those stories. That's literally who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. You're that trusted adult that's like, I know that your mother was on drugs, or your mother was, in the streets or whatever, and you don't think that you were supposed to grow up to be anything more than what you are. Like you're like protecting and reaffirming their emotional safety, their I don't know how to describe this. Almost like you're preserving their innocence or their inner child. The work that you're meant to do is, I'm getting it as preventative, but I hope this is making sense. The damage is done by the time the kids get to you, but it's like you're preventing them, their spirits, from becoming like jaded, or from giving up on whatever future or dreams. Like you don't allow their dreams to die. Like who you're supposed to be uplifts the dreams that they have. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this in a way that makes sense, in a way that I'm seeing it. You're meant to speak life into these children, even though the life that they have led before they got to you wasn't ideal, wasn't beautiful, wasn't easy. You're supposed to be the one to remind them you can still be a singer. You can still be an artist. I know that you came from this situation, but you still can play ball. You can still go to college. You can still become who you dreamt that you would become, regardless of where you come from. The seeds are already there, Marissa, more like nurturing them, like a gardener. Yeah, I like that analogy. You're there to water the seeds and fertilize the soil and kind of revitalize the dreams that might have died had you not been that trusted adult in their life. Okay, so let's get an angel number for you. Your angel number is 5555. It says get grounded. Centering, reassessments, grounding, balance, focus, energy, rest, and priorities. If you're feeling burnt out from overworking, the angels encourage you to ground yourself, ground your energy, reassess your priorities, and determine what thoughts are keeping you in a constant state of doing instead of a state of being. That's exactly what this reading was talking about. I mean, like the general. What is causing your current burnout, and how can you reconnect with a state of peace and balance? Take 10 minutes today to sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus your breath. Visualize yourself as a tree with strong roots connecting deeply into the earth, grounding your energy and calming your mind. You're going to need to be grounded for the work that you're about to do, because it's going to be so emotionally intense that you can't lose yourself. You're going to have days where you clock out, where you go home from this work and you're going to break down. This is going to be very emotionally strenuous work. And you're going to have a grounding practice for sure. You're going to have to tap in with nature. You're going to have to create some type of ritual specifically geared toward grounding to do the work that you're meant to do with these children. Okay. What's your song message? Aw. That's crazy for this song to come out for this kind of message. This song is, are you gonna love me? Are you gonna hold me and squeeze me? By Tiana Taylor. And I'm getting this since we are talking about children. And I did say you are a trusted adult in these children's lives. These may be children who don't feel loved by their parents due to the situations that lead them to you. And being that you're a trusted adult, they're going to seek parental love from you. They're going to want to know that you're not going to betray them, that you're not going to abandon them, that you're not going to just up and leave them when they need your love and when they need your support. So again, this is going to be very emotionally strenuous work. I don't want to say it's going to be draining, but I do feel like it's going to be a lot for you emotionally. At the same time, I want to say that it's also going to be very rewarding for you, because you're going to see these children grow into adults that do amazing things. These are going to be the children that come back to you and say, hey, Miss Sweetness, you remember when I came to you 15 years ago from that foster home and I thought I wasn't going to ever be able to be nothing? Like, you're going to have those kind of stories. If it wasn't for Miss Sweetness, y'all better listen to Miss Sweetness. If it wasn't for Miss Sweetness, like, to them, you're going to be very much her. Okay? So that's your message. That's your message. Very, very fulfilling, very rewarding work that you're about to do. It's just going to be very emotionally taxing. So do get grounded. Oh, thank you. Do get grounded. Find a grounding practice that you enjoy. Definitely one that involves nature, and I'm thinking water as well. Okay. All right. Drop your numbers. We're going to do 2 more. So next round. Also, Sweetness and anyone else who is new, there's always timestamps in the comments. So save this reading if you want to come back to it and rewatch your message. Okay. Make sure y'all hype the video. Hype, hype, hype. It's free and I appreciate it. Drop your numbers in the comments. We're laying right next to each other, baby. Black Lion, when you sneak up in here. Very, very funny, Nani. Oh, I wanna spend my nights with you. Make sure y'all like the video if y'all haven't already. My nights with you. Oh, baby, baby. Please wait for me till we never get home. Alright, heard it. I know you. That's all the numbers. I'm gonna pull one out. I hope that you see it through. Nicole Ray. The number is 47. She got it within 2 numbers. Hey Nicole, what's your question? That's funny because my middle name is Nikko, last name Ray. At the city, my mom, she said, don't come back home. Kids run killing each other. General, they lost their minds, they gone. They leave in school making babies and can barely read. Some have gone on to that war. Lord have mercy on them. All right, what is the general message for Nicole? Feel free to hit anybody upside the head that you need to, Spirit, with this message. All right. Thank you, Christine. Okay. You have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It says, find a balance to build your success. Right underneath that is the Five of Wands. So you may be in some type of conflict. You feel like you're doing 50-11 things at a time. It feels like you got a lot on your plate. Now, typically, 10 of Wands energy is like really a lot on your plate. But it feels like being pulled in multiple directions. Especially as it pertains to your home and your family, your children, child. I don't know if you have multiple children, if you're currently pregnant, but I specifically feel singular, like one child. So if you have multiple children, I feel like there may be one child specifically that kind of makes you feel pulled in multiple directions. One. That's why I was like child, just singular. Yeah. Tell me, what is this about, Spirit? You have 3 grown sons. Okay, so you only have one child that is with you. All right, does this child have health issues? Let me see. 9 of Wands. No. This may just be you then, your energy. It feels like I said, you're being pulled in multiple directions. You feel exhausted. And something just ended, or you're waiting for it to end. Page of Cups energy in reverse. Clarify that. I feel like what I want to say is very personal, so I don't really want to say it on here. It does have something to do with a baby, though. Tell me about the 7 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Maybe a pregnancy scare. Your oldest has mental health issues. Hierophant. Magician. Okay, so going back to what I was saying before, it feels like, I know your children are grown now, but you do have one with you. But I was saying something about, it may feel like one of them may make you feel like you have a lot, like you're being pulled every which way. Clarify this 10 of Swords and the Death card. Oh, wow. Okay, so I feel like you try to show up. Your son just had a baby. What I'll say about that is your son that just had a baby, get a paternity test. Page of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. I don't know that that's his child. Magician and the Hierophant in reverse. There's type of manipulation happening here. Get a paternity test. I feel like you're showing up. You're showing up, but I feel like the way that you're showing up, like you're showing up as like very maternal, like really trying to handle things, but what you're not telling people is just how burdened you are, how exhausted you are, how stressed you are. There's a lot of secrecy in your inner world. You're presenting one way. I'm feeling with the Death card and the Moon card, there may be some depression, some thoughts of no longer wanting to be in the 3D world. Eight of Cups is coming out with that too, also taking place at night, with the moon in that card as well. What is this for, Spirit? What's this about? 1333, 333, significant. Six of Swords in the Justice card. I'm trying not to put too much of your business out here, and I understand this is a public forum and a, you know, public reading, but I just really feel the need to like speak life into you right now, to empower you, to affirm for you that there's nothing wrong with the way that you're feeling, that it's okay to feel that way. I've spoke about this on this channel before. Even when we spiritual people, we all come to a point in our journey where we be like, not really interested in being here no more. Like, all this shit is ghetto. It's a lot to carry. It's a lot to deal with. And I really just would rather go kick it with the ancestors. All of that, feeling that way is valid. But when you push through that energy, when you keep on showing up, when you keep on going, when you get past that, there will be a big ass blessing for you. There will be a big ass blessing for you. It's not talked about much because of censorship, because it's taboo. But a lot of people on the spiritual journey have the exact same thought. A lot of us be like, man, fuck this shit, I'm out. I have had the thought on more than one occasion, and every single time I've tapped in with my ancestors and they be like, bitch, please sit down, you're not going anywhere. And every single time there's been a big blessing. You have to push through that. 9 times out of 10, there is some type of principality that is creating that within you. There is some type of negative force that wants to see you check out because of what you were sent here to do, because of who you are supposed to become. The way that you beat them is by waking up another day. I don't want to negate anything that you're feeling, because it's valid as fuck. It's real ghetto on this earthly plane. It's ghetto as fuck. Ghetto as fuck. But please keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. And that's for any of you all who feel this way. The chosen are always going to period. The chosen ones are always going to encounter this, because the less of us there is, the more likely it is for negative forces to prosper. So if they could get us to check out early, if they could take a few of us off the board, they might have a chance at winning the game. Luckily for us, our ancestors don't be with that shit. They don't be letting it happen. And there's so many of us waking up every day. And there's so many of us waking other people up that they really don't stand a chance. For you, Nicole, prioritize rest. Two of Pentacles energy is about prioritizing what is important. And don't feel guilty for it. Don't feel guilty for it. Do you have any spiritual protection that you do before you go to sleep? Turn your, I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but your bed is a portal. You should have protection in your bedroom, around your bed. Your room should be a sanctuary. It should be heavily protected. You will be attacked the most in your dream state. Okay? Before you leave the house, I'm really bad at this. I have to put a reminder in my phone. But take your mojo with you, your mojo bags, your protection amulets, whatever it is that you carry on you for protection. If you gotta put a reminder in your phone, grab your mojo. Do that. Because I'll be having to do that. In your car, put some type of protection in your car. Put protection around your entire house. I live in an apartment now, but when I lived in a house, I would put black salt around the entire property. And stay on top of your spiritual baths. Wrap your head. Terrible at that. Y'all never see me with my hair wrapped. Y'all know I'm terrible at that. That's why I have locks, because I think my ancestors were like, if you ain't gonna wrap your hair, girl, at least get some locks. But yeah. What I'm just getting from you is just, you don't give up. I know that there's a lot going on and you feel overwhelmed, you feel exhausted, you feel like you're tired, but just keep on pushing through. There may be some things you need to release with the Six of Swords, releasing what no longer serves you to create balance. There may be some things that need to be removed from your situation that you're holding on too tightly to. Something that you're holding on too tightly to is siphoning energy from your life. Part of the reason why you're feeling exhausted is because you're holding on to something that is sucking your energy. They're showing me like a battery. Like, you know how when some type of appliance or whatever has like a short in it, like no matter how many batteries you put in, they always have a short life. It's something like that. It don't matter how much sleep you get, how much you recharge, as long as this thing that you're holding on to is in your life, you're gonna always be drained. So whatever that is, or whoever that is, ooh, I'm in your business. Whoever that is, I think you need to let it go. Cause it looked like another love TKO. Alright, let's get an angel number for you. Speaking of letting go, your angel number is 1717. 17 people in the chat. 17 is significant for you. You let him go, but he won't let you go. It looked like we need to do something about that. This card says let go of the past. This card says let go of the past. Release, forgiveness, healing, growth, new beginning, moving forward, and renewal. It's time to release the weight of the past and embrace the new opportunities ahead. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others, as the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey. What part of the past are you holding on to, and how can you release it to move forward freely? Take time to write a letter to your past self, acknowledging the lessons learned, and then symbolically let it go, whether by burning or tearing it up. I think you need to let it go. Best way to let somebody go who don't want to let go of you, change your number. Block on everything. Any access to you, relinquish them of it. Okay? I'm the queen of cutoffs. And there's no need for you to announce your departure. That gives them the opportunity to try to fight you on it. I'm out. The number you have called is no longer. He be watching online. I mean, that's cool. That's fine. They gonna do that. Block the accounts that you know about. They'll create secret accounts, whatever. That's fine. That's their business. But block the ones that you know about. I was about to say that. Energetically. Energetically cut them cords. Energetically block. Call your energy back. Call your energy back. Hey, Deja Boo. Call your energy back. Get your spiritual baths together ASAP-ishly. Your song message. Go figure. You were the trigger. You brought me to an obstructive view. When you knew the picture was bigger. Who am I kidding? Knew from the beginning. You ruin everything. You do whatever. You are my enemy. You are no friend of mine, motherfucker. Triggered by Janae. He about to feel the wrath of a menace in your bag and your feelings. You a bad little bitch, you know? Alright, your song message is a trigger. Okay? So get in your bag. Cut the past off. Focus on them children. Even the grown ones. Get that paternity test. I don't know. This is looking real sus. This Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Magician, and Hierophant in the reverse. Do that baby look like that child? Do that baby look like your son? I don't know. If there's questions around it, go get a paternity test. Because that's what this is giving. Okay? But yeah, that's your message, girl. Stay strong. Persevere. Get your spiritual baths together. Okay? Because you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. Don't let these principalities get the best of you and try to delete you. The chosen are needed. That's why we're chosen. Definitely Palo Santo. Even though it's a finite resource, I actually recommend camphor, eucalyptus. You have Palo? I have Palo too. I'll be feeling kind of guilty about it, but it's supposed to be responsibly sourced, so. Yeah, get that Palo up and through there. Last number. Go ahead and drop your numbers in the comments. If you already got a reading, I won't give it to you. But if you just like to guess to see how psychic you are, that's fine. But I like to try to give everyone a turn. That girl, ooh, that kind of girl. Thank you, Nicole. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Last number. Who that, spirit? Who that you want to yell at? Did I just pull this number? Oh, I'm just making that up. I don't know. The number is 47. Anybody in the 40s? Black Lions at 36. I guess it's you, Black Lion. Oh, thank you. It's you, Black Lion. Ooh, that creeping through my window. It's Black Lion. You 47? I did just pull 47. I know I'm not tripping. Radiant, did you say 47 or oh, you're 47 years old? Okay. That's crazy. I thought I mixed it. I mixed it. I thought I was having deja vu or something. It's like deja vu. What's your question, Black Lion? Juju, what you doing in there? A general is fine. All right. Let's put your timestamp because I love to forget a timestamp. Don't forget, y'all can come back to these readings. Make sure you save the reading to watch your timestamp. 3737. All right, what's the overall energy for Black Lion or whoever else you need to slap upside the forehead with a message, spirit? 2 of Wands. It says believe in your personal power. 2 of Wands comes after the Ace of Wands. So you may have just started something, a new venture, got a thumbs up on something, had a door open for you, and you are in the process of taking the first steps. All right, you're in the beginning or in the planning phases of something. The plan that you are creating is going to be one that is successful. All right, you are on a path towards success right now and progress. Might even be gaining some type of public recognition. I'm hearing the Cheers theme, where everybody knows your name. All right, you might be in a situation where everybody knows your name. Do 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 do. You may be needing to go where everyone knows your name. You might be needing to like move somewhere in order to gain some type of recognition. We do have the Tower there. 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 44 may be significant. The Tower and the 10 of Cups. I feel like this new venture, this new opportunity is putting you in alignment with a situation that's going to be more harmonious for you. Arthur? What? Cheers. But yeah, this is putting you in a situation where things are going to be more harmonious, more in alignment for you. 4 of Wands energy is also interpreted as 1111. So you may be divinely guided to a space, a new city. There is a city in the background of this this card. This may be a place that you've been dreaming about living or going to Tell me about the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. I'm hearing Wizard of Oz. We're not in Kansas anymore. Seven of Cups also indicates dreams. If there's some place, I really feel like there's some place that you have like fantasized or imagined living or being. That place, I don't know if you've ever heard of like astrocartography, but it's basically like using astrology and cartography, like mapping. Mapping is basically what it is. And there's specific places that are supposed to be like power places to you based on your chart. So there's certain places where you're supposed to have certain experiences, and then there's certain places where you're meant to find love or meant to find like prosperity based on what's in your chart. You may need to get an astrocartography reading done. I don't do them, but that's something that you might want to look into. But it feels like there may be a specific place that you often fantasize about, think about, where you've heavily considered, maybe even dreamed about. If this is a place that you dream about, it may not be a place that you know like specifically what it is. You may not be like, I'm dreaming about Chicago, but you might be dreaming of a place and then end up there and realize that this is a place from your dream. Clarify this. Page of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you're supposed to travel, move, venture out. Okay, I think you're supposed to be moving, exploring somewhere new. What is this Tower? You may be moving unexpectedly. You might not even be thinking that you are, but you may be getting some type of opportunity that involves you moving. Three of Cups, unexpected celebration. What is this with the Ten of Cups? Yo, I don't want to be too much in your business, but are you, I don't even feel like dating. It feels like, I hope, basically what I'm just going to say is I hope that you are strapping up when you're having intimate moments, because this kind of feels like unexpected pregnancy, going on a trip and having too much fun, and then that a girl call you back like, hey, remember when you came to see me in Miami? Tower, like something really unexpected is happening. Don't chill me, chill you. Something unexpected is happening, but it feels like something you're gonna be happy about. If not, because Page of Coins can be pregnancy, but it could be like celebrating a windfall of some sort. I don't know, maybe you've been to win the lottery. Let's just say it's something like that. Empress, Four of Cups in the Tower. Ten of Cups, though, is like a happy family. I don't know, man. But it feels like something is about to happen that's going to be unexpected. Something that you're going to celebrate. It feels like it involves travel. And traveling to this place puts you into alignment. I'm hearing sets in motion. Spirit is saying it sets in motion, like a timeline of events that are going to be happy for you. Now, if this does involve pregnancy, at the moment, you may not be wanting that. But I feel like the way that this timeline progresses, the way that it's going to develop, you're going to be happy about everything that happens in this timeline. But with the Two of Wands leading this, like, this is just the beginning. You be so easygoing. You like chill, but now you just like, whatever it is, I'll accept it. Like, you was like that in the last reading too. Like, well, whatever it is, YOLO. But no, this feels like, I just don't think that you're going to expect what's happening in this next cycle at all. You're not expecting what's about to take place at all. And I think that you need to have that kind of attitude where you just like rolling with the punches. Because I don't feel like it's negative. I just feel like it's a lot of unexpected. A lot of unforeseen, but definitely like destined. Like destined. Hey Carrie, long time no see. Like all of this is destined. But I just don't feel like it's... Okay, 11 o'clock. I just don't feel like it's anything that you expect with this tower energy coming out 2 times. Speaking of what you don't expect, your angel number is 55. So that definitely is about change. And it says be grateful. Gratitude, abundance, acceptance. You just said you'll accept it with open arms. Positivity, contentment, and reciprocity. Stop dwelling on problems you cannot solve or a situation that brings you down. Embrace gratitude and reciprocity for what life offers, and you will align with your soul's desires. What are 3 things that you're grateful for today, and how can you... Excuse me. And how can this shift in focus help you align with your soul's desires? Make a list of things you are thankful for today and take a moment to express appreciation for them, allowing yourself to feel content and open to receiving more. Yeah, I think you're about to receive more than you expect, for sure. Oh, thank you. Your song message. How do you want it, babe? How do you feel? Coming up as a in the cash game, living in the fast lane now, for real. How do you want it? How do you feel? Yeah, I do feel like fast lane, this is going to happen. Like I said, expected, unexpected, fast. While the question is, how do you want it? I'm not sure that you really have a choice. I mean, like, you always have a choice. You can choose not to move, even though this message said that you're probably going to be moving, traveling somewhere, that you're going to be in a space that is aligned with everything that you're about to receive. You could choose to just not, but I kind of feel like whatever this is going to find you regardless. But I don't know, I'm just getting this energy that it is going to happen fast. You have hella wands here. Wands energy is a faster energy. Swords is here as well. And Tower is very unexpected. The only slow energy you have is the Page of Coins. But even the Page of Coins represents a financial windfall that is unexpected, oftentimes. So, feels like a shift. Feels like a timeline of unexpected things, but happy things, something to celebrate. 10 of Cups energy is like the happy family, getting everything that you want, the happily ever after, soulmate energy. So it just feels like this might be the timeline that you get all the things. Okay. All right. So that's your message, Black Lion. And that is the reading, gang. If any of this resonated with you, make sure y'all save this reading, come back to it. Timestamps are always in the comments. If you would like a personal reading, you can book on my website, SavyCynthia.com. It's in the description box. Make sure y'all follow me everywhere on all the things. All right, I'm on all the social media platforms except for Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I am on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Threads. I'm on the YouTube as we are currently here. I'm everywhere. What else do y'all need to know? Teach me how to tarot. I will be starting Teach Me How to Tarot very soon. Make sure you become a channel member or a patron, but I do feel like I'm going to prioritize that content here on YouTube. So if you can't decide, just become a channel member. Don't even worry about the Patreon. All right. 3rd tier patrons and 3rd tier channel members do receive monthly readings between the 1st and the 5th of the month as part of their subscription. Okay. So that is something to consider as well. And you do receive merch as part of your subscription. All right. So that's all I got for now, gang. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm going to try to put together this cabinet from IKEA. And until the next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you all love and light. I'm going to put the Discord link in the community tab. If y'all want to join the Discord, it only lasts for 2 hours. I'm going to do that right now. As soon as this reading is over, go to the community tab and get the Discord link. I'm about to put it up right now, okay? So I wish you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gang.